Hello everyone, can you guess where I'm at? I wanted to stop in here at Hobby Lobby real quick. I seen these little flower pots, mums, advertised online and I thought they would work. I'm looking for something for my back deck. So I'm going to be doing my deck and my mudroom on this video, and my next one will be my front porch before the home tour. But these were sort of disappointing. They went at $17.99, although it was 40% off. I just didn't think they looked full enough. They would look okay in a small flower pot, maybe, or a small basket, but not quite what I'm looking for. So I'm walking down the aisles looking to see in the small pics, this isn't going to work for what I need them for. So I'm going to head on over to the other side of the store. I think they have some bouquet style florals over there. And I think that something like this is going to work for me. I know I have to pay up a little for these, but my thought process is when I buy real mums, they just die. They don't grow back for me. So I want something that I can put out every year on my front porch and my deck without having to go out and water and care for them. Also, I was looking for a little basket like this. Amazon has one for $28, but I thought I would look to see if Hobby Lobby was having their 50% off sale, and maybe, but they really lacked on having much of anything in their basket aisles. I'm heading back to the checkout and I come across this cute little wall art. I thought that was really cute. So let's get back home and let's get started decorating on my mudroom, my laundry room, and my deck. I'm getting started here in my laundry room, and it's rather small, so it's a little difficult to video. So you're not able to see a large room view, so I usually have to get everything up close. I'm not changing anything on the shelves, though everything up there just remains all year until I take it down to clean it. But I do want to change out this enamel pail. I thrifted all of these items. Well, actually, my husband had the old brush in his shop. I'm just going to go ahead and change out the towel here. It's actually a napkin. But I do like the check print. It gives it that farmhouse country feel. And I'm going to change it to something for the autumn season. And then I'm going to put it right back in the corner with everything that was in it. I still like everything that's here, so I just want to change out the color. Now on the same countertop, I really don't use this for folding laundry or anything. I'm a very short person and it's a little bit too tall for a folding area for me. So I usually take my laundry somewhere else. But I wanted to add this farmhouse style galvanized bucket with just a few fall florals in it, just to give it a hint of color in my laundry room. I do like decorating my laundry room for the season. I got this ceramic pumpkin from Hobby Lobby, and I got it on clearance last year, and I have 3 of them that match, but I thought this would look adorable here. And over here on the cabinets, I'm going to put up some command hooks. And these hooks will remain up on this cabinet all the way through the Christmas season, because I'll put some wreaths up in here for the holiday. But I had some fall floral mini wreaths from Hobby Lobby years ago. And I do like reusing some of my home decor that I got from years ago, and I'm just going to add these. And down here on my little counter area, I usually have a battery recharging station that I use throughout the holidays, but I want to put a little something in here just to add a little more of that autumn ambiance to my laundry room. Now this next area is where my laundry wire basket that's on wheels that I got from Amazon. I place it here in this corner. Here on the floor, I want to add a rug, and I have a brown check rug that I got from Hobby Lobby last year, and I thought it would just be ideal in here. I do like this autumn goldish brown looking check rug for my farmhouse fall laundry room. Next, y'all, we're moving into my little mudroom, and I call it little because there is 4 doors. There's a closet door, a door to the garage, a door to the kitchen, and a door to the laundry room. My husband built this bench in this little alcove here for me, and so I just want to decorate it up here today. This basket has remained there all year, and I've just changed out the florals. So that's what I'm doing for this season also. And I found some dark, deep orange to match the pillow that I wanted to go in here. Now, that's pretty much it in fall decor in this little area. I will bring out my denim jacket and hang it on the hook. So if I need to grab my jacket and run out, it'll be right there ready to go. And if my jacket's not hanging there, my husband's will be. That is it for my little mudroom area. Next, we're going to move out to the deck. Next, moving out to the deck. I already had Larry put up the autumn market sign for me, and we've got everything swept up, cleaned up, swiped and wiped, ready for decorating. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting over here on my potting bench, this potting bench Larry made for me many years ago. That tabletop came from his grandparents' homestead many years ago, and he built this potting bench for me, and I love decorating it. If I ever get a potting shed out back, I'm going to put that in it and do something else in this area. I'm going to leave the storage chest there. We store our chair covers and our fire pit cover in that, so that remains there. The old ladder, I just like it out here, and I'm going to leave that in the corner. I have the harvest sign that I already hung up there, but I don't think I'm going to keep it there. I have something else planned. So things does change up as we go, and I'll just tell you about it as we go along here. I took down that galvanized harvest sign, and I put up the autumn. It's a little chalkboard, and I want to put that up there. I added the stone head with some fall florals, a little pot on the left on the top shelf with some florals. And that's about all I'm going to do there. Now moving over here, this little table I thrifted brand new at a garage sale. It's got cast iron legs. I love it out here. The wind's not going to blow it away. And I've got a little cover for it along with some florals in a thrifted basket. And I think that's just going to be all that I do on this little table here. Now, just in case you want to know, we got our 2 swivel rocker chairs from Lowe's along with the fire pit, and then also a rug that matches the blue and the cushions on this set, and we really enjoy this. We have a couple of extra chairs if we do ever have company, where that everybody can have room to sit here around the fire pit, and I'll show you those chairs in just a moment. But I do have a couple of pillows that's going to go with the florals that I put out there on the table. Now over here on this side of the porch, I have the 2 chairs that I talked about, and I went ahead and hung the little harvest sign. I'm going to leave that tree there. I just like the greenery. I always look out my window or door to see this light up every evening on the timer. And there is a pumpkin we got at Lowe's many years ago, adding just a pillow and a throw if needed during the fall season. I added my little tree I got from Amazon. And over here on the other side of the chair are some of the florals that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I wanted to put them in a basket. And I also want to add a lantern. Now, if you've noticed, I did not put out any pumpkins because I need to go to the pumpkin patch and pick out some pumpkins so that I can finish decorating up my porch. And when I add those, then I will show you how it all turned out. Now, a few days ago, we seen this stand set up for pumpkins and mums and fodder shocks. So they being local, we decided to go give her a visit and give our business locally in our little town that we now live in. So I'm looking for some small pumpkins, and I'm only going to pick out the bright ones because we live so far back off of the road, but these mums are gorgeous in that orange. And she was a little pricey on the white pumpkins, but the white pumpkins don't show up for me, so I'm not real big on those. I did buy them one year, but they just don't show up. I do something out at my mailbox, and I like traditional orange pumpkins and the fodder shocks. And I'm going to do a little something on my back porch with some of the pumpkins and fodder shocks also. But let's just see what they have. And the mums were $15 for the small and $25 for the large. And I just love the deep, dark orange right there. And I think I'm going to pick up that small reddish looking one, although the orange ones are so pretty. But I want something to pop out at my mailbox, although that's out by the road and easy to see. But I still like those vibrant orange colors for the fall. And I'll probably put an orange ribbon around my fodder shock out there by the mailbox. She did show that, she had some pumpkins that was stacking. I don't know if it's been picked over, but I do know this, that the sun was taking toll on all of her vegetables and some of the pumpkins. So the sun has just been brutal the last month here in our area. I do love the color of her fodder shocks. They're not all muddy and dirty looking like they've been left out in the field in the rain. So I definitely want to pick some of those up. And she had a whole stack of them for $9. Not too bad.